Hello, soul searchers. Strap in. We only got 12 minutes and 46 seconds to talk about setting our intentions in this waxing crescent energy. Lots coming through. Drink some water. I'm also going to smudge, and I urge you all to, I don't know about you, but I've been getting lazy in my practice. And I've been getting a lot of the same messages from tribe members, a lot of the same experiences. A lot of you are going through very similar things. It's because we are empaths and we feel, and we have all different levels of empaths, and we come from all different places in the universe, in the cyber system, in whatever you believe in. We come from all different places. So sometimes we align and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we walk together for a lifetime and sometimes it's for 5 minutes. It's hard to say. But I will say this, that if I have ever in any way pushed you to believe what I believe in, or pushed you to go on my path, that was, I won't say my fault. That was, how would you say it, Spirit? It was a misconception of my level of consciousness at the time. Now, we may align. We may feel the same. But if you are feeling like it doesn't align with where you're going, then listen to your intuition. But if you're following a path because it's easier, because somebody's thinking for you, then I urge you to think for yourself. I urge you to take time alone and call on those who really have your back and say, I need some time alone. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you water some plants? I've been downloading so many messages, and I've been hearing so many things from you. A lot of you have been talking to me in your dreams, which today our theme is we're in the second moon phase in the waxing crescent of setting intentions. But the song Dream Police by Cheap Trick, I'll put a link in the comments below. Go listen to it. I'll put a link, and if they have me put the lyrics in there, I will. They had me pick and choose certain lyrics, so I'm going to read some of these lyrics to you guys, and we'll come back to this. It says, now, before I tell you this, I must preface that when it was writing, because I was, doing automatic writing, I was channeling from spirit, and I got this energy that this was like you, like, talking to yourself, but also like talking to spirit, which is yourself, right? So some of the words in this song say, well, I can't tell lies because they're listening to me. They're listening to me, right? Like, you can't lie because, right, if you try to be shady, or if you try to lie to yourself or lie to others, whatever, this is a time where spirit is like, this is a different time. This isn't, if you're watching this, you're an adult. You're at least old enough to, the new world just started this year. So unless you're a super baby, which you could be, born after March 23rd, 2023, like if you were born after that and you're a super baby watching this, maybe your mom or your dad is watching this, or your parent, whatever, your guardian, someone, but you're hearing this, or maybe, somebody's listening to this and the baby's somewhere, I don't know. But this is powerful shit. And I'm getting this vibe from spirit that we can't lie to ourselves, and we definitely can't lie to them. And they're calling us out, right? So, well, I can't tell lies because they're listening to me. And when I fall asleep, bet they're spying on me tonight, right? I try to sleep. They're wide awake. They won't let me alone. They spy on me. I try to hide. They won't let me alone. It's because you signed a soul contract to come here and be an energy. And I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just bouncing back something that came out to me into my orbit. And I have no idea when this is going to be posted, or if, who will watch this. But something I heard in the last 24 hours struck me in a way that I was like, whoa. And if anyone ever asks you to turn away from your magic, I want you to go and sit outside in nature and sit with your higher self and sit with spirit. We are all made of magic. This planet is magic. The solar system is magic. Whether this is real or make-believe, it's magic. The fact that we're alive proves that we're magic. The fact that we're also individual, even as twins, right? It's like we're each individual, we're magic. And isn't it magical to make two identical beings? We're magic. We're pure fucking magic without any AI, before technology ever got here, we were magic. Because magic that's what drives the force of Earth. Earth is magic. And it hurt my heart. And you can hear the wind outside, or maybe you can't, but I can hear it. And the winds of change are here. And if you're trying to go to a world or a place that was before this year, it's not going to be there. And it definitely won't be what you want it to be. We are in a new place. Pay attention to your dreams. Put your journal next to your bed. Even if you just write down a word. It could even be like, your dreams are trying to talk to you. So your subconscious is trying to talk to you. I don't want to tell anyone what to believe or what to follow. Because most of you know my history with being raised very right-wing Republican Christian. And how my family told me not to be who I was and told me that I was too much and all of these other things. When I was a beautiful, magical being, they just didn't understand me, but that's not my fault. It's not my fault that they didn't want to see their own magic, that people would rather follow another deity. One time, my mom told me that her church, she had to give 10% of what she made a week to her church. My mom was barely surviving. Now, those were her choices all the way around. But I was like kind of sick to my stomach because her and my dad both had to pay that. I'm like, wouldn't it be like a household? She's like, no, it's individual, which I'm like, okay, I get that. But like your household and like, you know what I mean? Like they could barely survive. It was very interesting to me. Yet those seem to be the same people who, don't want to give me money. Recently, I was in a situation all day where there were some people who appreciated me and they were like, you were so awesome, blah, blah, blah. And, thank you so much. I'm glad I found you. I'm glad I found your channel. And then there were other people who were just trying to get free stuff from me. And that's happened to me my whole life, like I'm a Zoltar machine, And then when I tell them my rates, and I even tell them like how giving I am and with what I bring to the table, it's like, ooh, that's expensive. And I'm like, it's not expensive. People spend way more than that for therapy. People, and so I'm just noticing a lot of things lately and how it's easy to go back to something that's familiar, and it's easy to latch on to somebody else to make decisions for you or to tell you you should be this way or that way. But the truth is, the light workers, we're all here for a reason, to wake everybody else up to their own individuality. It's nice to have a community, but you don't have to have a building or a religion or a place where you follow it because it was man-made, it was written in a book. We are here to think for ourselves. We're coming out of thousands and thousands of years of patriarchy, who tore down the divine feminine, who tore down women, who made us breeders and whores and told us that magic didn't exist. Well, you know what? I love all of you. I love you fiercely, and I will always be here for you. But you know what? I'm tired of people telling me I'm too much or I'm blah, blah, blah. If I'm not right for you, find less, in the words of Elise Myers. Find less, unsubscribe, go find your tribe. And if maybe that's where you're supposed to be. If you're called to religion or you're called to a group, maybe you're called to be there to bring the magic. But please, please, I beg you, I implore you with everything that I am and everything that I believe from my person. If you go into my About section, I say in there, I'm here to talk my truth. My truth. That's it. Go find yours. I'm just here to help. I'm just a messenger. I'm here to leave the breadcrumbs to help you find your truth. Go inward. Stop searching outwardly for answers. The only fucking answers you are ever going to find for you are inside. And the earth is magic. And you are magic. We are all magic. Please, please don't forget who you are. Listen to that song, The Dream Police. Yes, spirit is like, you don't have to do it. That's your free will. You'll do it in another life or you'll figure it out, whatever. Um, but, take care of yourself. Do some smudging, clear the air, because I'm telling you, I have been losing touch with my practices, with working with certain things. And what came to me? Carnelian and lapis lazuli. I'm going to this awesome festival this weekend. I'm so excited to work with and meet other light workers. I'm super, super excited, super stoked. I also got another piece of malachite. Make sure that the malachite isn't made out of resin or clay, because people are doing a lot of that shit. But malachite, I don't want to really touch it. But getting back to the basics, I remember one time when I was really failing, and one of my shamans said to me, just get back to the basics. When you don't know what to do or you're feeling whatever, she's like, get back to the basics. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, just wake up in the morning, take in 3 deep breaths before you even do anything else. Just, you're awake, you're going to get up, take in 3 deep breaths, and however you want to breathe. It could be whatever, but 3 deep breaths and breathe out. Get up, go to the bathroom, take a shit, as she used to say it, because she just said it like it was. I fucking love her. I miss you, Layla. And, and just being, reminding ourselves that we need to clear our energy field. We are really powerful light workers. We came here to help others wake up and break out of these old bondage systems. They're coming for us hard. I am telling you, there's nothing you can tell me that I wouldn't understand, okay? Oh, and so in our last little time together, so this beautiful bubble came into my orbit recently, and I want you to just focus on it, okay? Just focus on it. And whatever you see is what you're meant to see. And I want to see if there's anything. It's moving. I'm not trying to move it. Also, they wanted me to say that we are in real time today. It is Friday the 21st. The numbers for the 7/21/2023 come out to the number 8. Okay, so 8 is about infinity, and we are infinitely connected to the divine, whatever you call it, whatever you call it. But don't forget, we're going from water to fire. Leo season's coming, baby.